Alright guys, how's it going? KGT back with another video. And today we're going to be taking a look at Destiny 2, and I want to talk about the PvP. The background gameplay is of Destiny 1. I didn't get to go to the event for the Destiny 2 reveal, so I don't have any footage from that, obviously. My channel's still a little on the, well, it's still really small. It's a new channel, but you guys know that. So anyway, I'm going to cover a few things here real quick before we get into the video. I just got done with the move, so I haven't been making many content for a little bit, but I'm going to get back in the swing of things so you guys will get regular videos. And instead of going through all the stuff about Patreon, my Facebook page, and all that good stuff at the end of every video, I'm just going to go ahead and say all the information's in the outro at the end, and you guys can check it out then and go ahead and go check that stuff out. So that way you don't have to listen to, 15 seconds of me repeating that stuff every single time I make a video. Alright, so we're going to get into the discussion about Destiny 2's PvP. Now, if you haven't seen the live stream, go ahead and go check it out. I'm a little bit behind on this because, like I said, I've been moving, so I didn't get a chance to really cover that, and I know every other YouTube out there is covering it, but I want to talk about my feelings real quick on the subject. So they're moving all game modes across the board to 4v4, which I think is awesome because I actually play skirmish most in the Crucible, so 3v3, so you're adding one more person each team. I like small team format. I really liked 4v4 on Halo, and it gives me that kind of Halo-esque vibe when you have that 4v4 experience. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm really liking the new weapon setup with kinetic, energy, and power weapons as opposed to the current primary, special, and heavy weapon. I think that the new setup is much more in line with a lot of the old Halo games. And Halo is one of my favorite first-person shooters, and it falls just behind Destiny. And I really liked it back in the good old days when Bungie was in control of Halo. So this seems like a major throwback to that, and I'm really glad to see that since I really did enjoy that work. So that's kind of some of the stuff on just the general information. And I also wanted to talk about the new game type. And you've seen it at the reveal. It's called Countdown, and I think it looks really awesome. I like that they're adding a lot of new game types, and well, at least one. I'm hoping to see several more. So I think that the Crucible is going to be in a lot better state going into Destiny 2, and I really have high hopes for this new setup. It seems all around just a much needed improvement. So honestly, where I spend most of my time in Destiny right now is in the Crucible because I really like the PvE content. I don't always have a team ready to do raids and things like that. And that's where guided games and stuff will come in Destiny 2. I'll be talking about that in another video. I want to hit up videos on pretty much all the main notable topics for Destiny 2. Because I know every major YouTuber out there is bringing up all sorts of different stuff with all their gameplay clips and stuff. And I like watching all their breakdowns and stuff. But I've also thought of some ideas I haven't seen in any of their videos. Or at least not very many. So I will definitely bring you guys that kind of content. But when it comes to PvP in Destiny, it's a great experience. I love playing in the Crucible. That's what I do. I play at least one round just about every day. But the weapon balances can be a bit off at times, and from what I've seen in the Destiny 2 gameplay so far, everything looks to be like the ranges look like they're right in where they should be, and I think with the new weapon setup that it will help balance the Crucible. So for a lot of you PvP heroes out there, I definitely think that the new game type is going to be a good thing overall. Now, here's where I do have some concerns and things like that, and it's not really so much concerns for me specifically, but for people because I play daily, and I may not be the best in the Crucible, but I'm certainly not the worst, and I know there's a lot of people out there that haven't gotten very good at first-person shooters yet because of a lot of time limitations, or, they have kids, all sorts of different reasons why they can't spend as much time practicing. And I do think that this new approach to PvP, making smaller teams, having the HUD at the top that tells you your enemy's supers and things like that, the new location names, all of this stuff is kind of geared towards people who work as a tight-knit team. So you can make call-outs, so you can, watch what the enemy's team is doing, know when your people are ready to go, so you guys can all be prepared. And I know that for a lot of you hardcore Trials fans out there, that is going to be a major help to you guys. But to the overall casual public, it's not really a big help. So I really want to wait and see what kind of game modes they have, how effective these things are. Whether these kind of changes, like I know the 4v4 is across the board, but what about some of the other ones, like the HUD and everything else? I don't know if those are going to carry over into every single PvP activity. So, it's just something to think about. I don't think that it'll be any worse than the current state of the Crucible, but I definitely don't think it's going to help that learning curve any either. So, let me know your guys' thoughts below. I definitely like hearing back from you guys, and I like that some of you get involved in these discussions and stuff. That's awesome. And, if you have any concerns or anything you want me to bring up, let me know, and I will try and hit those up in future videos. But I think that's going to go ahead and do it for this video. I've covered the basic topics for the new Crucible format, and with E3 coming up this week, I think we'll see a lot more of what the PvP public is or what people are gonna think of PvP when it gets to public access and stuff like that. And I'm really looking forward to the beta. And as soon as they release a confirmation for when the beta is, I will definitely let you guys know. And I will also be covering the beta here on my channel, so stay tuned for videos, especially if you want to see a hands-on look for me on what the new PvP setup is, as well as several other things. So, alright guys, I'll catch you in the next one.